Just spending some time settling into your chosen posture for this working with difficulty practice. Finding a posture that will support you to be comfortable and wakeful, aware. So having a sense of the lower body in touch with the ground, the chair or cushion, feeling into these sensations of touch, contact. And a sense of gentle uplift, wakefulness in the upper body. Letting the shoulders just soften. Chin tucked slightly in. The head light, resting on the neck. Just making any adjustments that you need to the posture. Whatever supports you in this practice to become aware of what's here, to be present with what's here as best you can. Nothing else that you need to achieve or do in this practice of awareness. Perhaps becoming aware of the body breathing as you sit. Just gathering the attention to sensations of breathing in the body. Flow of breath through the nostrils, the mouth. Sensations in the chest area, the belly. Not needing to change anything about how the body's breathing. Just resting the attention in the sensations of breath and bringing this warm, soft, curious attention to sensations of breathing. Bringing attention to the in-breath, to the space between the in-breath and the out-breath. And the pause, flowing into the next in-breath. As best you can, just tracking the flow of breathing in this way. Just this in-breath and just this out-breath. Resting the attention with the breath. Very warm, gentle attention, lightness of touch. Having a very light touch also when you become aware that the mind has wandered away from sensations of breathing. Just noticing this, and just gently returning the attention to the breath, knowing that minds wander because they're minds. This is what they do. So very gentle effort just to guide the attention back to breathing. Continuing to practice this mindfulness of breath. And then we'll just widen our field of awareness to spread out to accommodate the whole body as it sits breathing. So widening the torch beam of attention to hold the whole body in awareness. And all the sensations that make up the body breathing. You might notice sensations that are registered as pleasant sensations, so perhaps a warmth or gentle tingling, fuzziness, steadying quality in the body. Just noticing pleasant sensations and perhaps choosing just to rest the attention here. Perhaps you notice that there are areas of the body that are registered as neutral, so not much by way of sensations to notice at all. Just bring in curiosity to this neutral areas of the body. And you may also have become aware of sensations in the body that are registered as unpleasant and more difficult sensations of discomfort perhaps. So noticing with friendly interest as best you can these sensations too. And knowing that we have choices when we notice difficult sensations in the body. We can always choose to move, to adjust the body, to make this movement part of the practice, conscious, mindful movement. It's always an option open to us. You might like, as another option, just to gently turn towards, move closer to these sensations of discomfort, just as much as feels possible, to breathe with and into these sensations. Very gently investigate their nature. Notice if they're changing in some way. Breathing with what's here. And remembering that at any point another option we have is to return our focus to come to a chosen anchor in the body that we find steadying. Flow of breathing or quietly okay place in the body. Resting our attention here. So sitting with all the sensations that make up the experience of the body sitting, bringing this warm curiosity to mindfulness of the body. What's here? And how are you with what's here? In the next part of the practice, you can spend some time, if you'd like to, practicing with other elements of our experience, the thoughts and emotions that may be here for you. So in this practice, instead of noticing thoughts, emotions arising, and then returning our attention to an anchor in the body, the invitation is to spend some more time with these aspects of our experience, bringing an attitude of kindly investigation to them. So if you're aware of anything arising in your experience, perhaps thoughts, emotions that feel difficult in some way, the invitation in this practice is to let this be in the foreground of awareness as much as feels possible. Just to hold this in the foreground of awareness and to turn gently towards what's here. Perhaps some sticky recurring patterns of thinking, difficult thinking, or underlying emotional tone. And if nothing that feels difficult or unpleasant is already here, you can choose, if you'd like to actively bring to mind a recent difficulty to practice with. But let this be a 1 or 2 kilogram weight of difficulty, not a 10 kilogram one. So holding these thoughts, emotions on the workbench of the mind, and just turning gently towards what's here and exploring the possibility of opening to this, of letting it all be here as it is. Here is rumination. Here are judging thoughts of myself or others. Here is a sense of anxiety. Here is frustration. Just playing with this possibility of opening to what's here and letting it be here. Held in a very warm, accommodating awareness. You might also bring awareness to any echoes in the body, in body sensations that might be here as you allow these thoughts and emotions to be here in your mind. Are there echoes in the body? Sensations in the body? And if so, breathing with these sensations. Gently investigating these sensations too. Are they changing in some way? What are they made up of? Breathing with what's here in the body. Breathing into these sensations. Not trying to change what's here in any way. Just letting yourself know it's okay to be with this, to let this all be here. Whatever's here in the body, in the mind, in the heart. Can I be open to this? Can I hold a tender space for this? How are you with what's here? Perhaps noticing understandable reactions in the mind or the body, not wanting this to be as it is, to wanting it to be different. Seeing if it's possible to allow any of this to be here also. Making a friendly space that can accommodate it all. With warmth, softness, lightness. Safe container for whatever's here. Allowing it to be here. Held. And this is very much a practice, or whatever's here for you, however this practice is. Knowing this is about inclining the mind towards these attitudes of allowing, accommodating, opening to what's here for you. And knowing also that at any time you can choose to return the attention to a supportive anchor for you. In the body, always present, in the breath, flow of breath. So if you haven't already, let's do that now. Just gathering the attention to your chosen anchor in the breath, a quietly okay place in the body, sense of the whole body sitting. Just resting the attention here as we bring this practice to a close. Resting with sensations of breathing and of body. And a real sense of appreciation and warmth for yourself of having taken this time to practice working with difficulty in this way.